Film.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves, let's go!
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 14 on that play, one first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Go! Blocking 18!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
So the rule of thumb so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Got me right. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Set. 60 boxes. 60.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on that hookup. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready. 19, Charger, 9, ready.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first and goal.
Here we go.
Back to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, front.
First play, and May goes to the air. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is May. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all three downs.
Throwing on third down is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Okay, break. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On the ready. Let's go now. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now the former Buckeye, it's Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henderson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New England.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. We'll go play action with May. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down, New England.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
That's another Patriots first down. It's a gain of 10. And a Patriot first down.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Get it.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on. 60 boxes. 6. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that run.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the 6. 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Let's go.
They'll try to set up the screen here. It is a gain of 17 by about the length of the football. They've got the first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's in. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, here's May. And is open middle of the field. It is crossed. And he's taken down for just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
They pick up 17 through the air. First down, New England.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Off the play fake, it's May. Going right, it's taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll send Flowers in motion. On 1st and 10, here's May. His throw left side is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. A run, and this is Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
On the give, it's Henderson.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll try to run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Henderson, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Here we go, set! 70 Timberwolves!
On the give, this is Allen. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodying his man up. wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun. It's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Patriots,
A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Up the middle is Henderson. Oh, a loose football. And it looked like one of the Patriots was able to fall on it. Indeed, they did. They are able to keep possession.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And who's going to have the Pats first down? As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On play action, here's May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap. here in this first half. On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This from 40 yards out. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
This one complete, right side. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Patriots, first down.
A pickup there of 13. First down, New England. On the handoff, Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. First and 10. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Up the middle they go. He'll push forward for about a yard. Rosario Thomas there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. Back complete to Henderson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Tight end on the move left. They're going. It's May. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
At the 11-yard line.
Now, May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
May to the air once more. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Driver start on the ground, and he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's second down.
Ready?
On the handoff, it is Allen. And he did not want to go down. Good running, manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Third down and 3.
Get it. Go.
Back to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense. as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 2nd down, it's May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll run. It's Henderson. Crazy. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards and another 1st down. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is May. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Oh, crap, ball 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Let's go. Cougar Knights.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Come on, come on. Set. Cut.
Handoff here, up the middle. Whoa, and some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Go.
They'll try to run it. And he will score. Game on. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York. Now for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal, here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinton Williams, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is May. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down. Had it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's May. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's up?
To throw now, May. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
A run on first and goal to the 5-yard line.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. Throwing now is May. Will try and set up the tight end screen. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Patriots. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Room to run to the 35. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
All right, good effort. It just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they've still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Now a give up the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a road win here for the Patriots, and it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.